Welcome to the latest edition of Yep Yeah Yes, starring Tamika and Marissa.
I'm Tamika.
She is not. Today we are being brought to you by the good folks at Life. Not the magazine, just Life. We will be discussing lies. Not as in the lies I just told about life, but lies in general. Lies. Using lies as alibis.
And untruth.
And untruths. Use a liar, a cheater. Remember that song? Anyway. Using lies as alibis, as the song goes by the great 90s group En Vogue. But first, in the words of Julie Chen Moonves, host of Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother, and former host of The Talk, Marissa, how are you?
Phenomenal. And yourself?
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe we should do a show about what your phenomenal existence currently is brought on by.
I wasn't expecting that. Why I feel phenomenal?
Yeah.
I woke up. Shit, I won.
You wake up every day. You ain't never said I feel phenomenal.
Well, I'm feeling it now. Something about hitting 40, homie.
Oh, true.
You see?
Look at you. It's the I don't give a damn. It's the beginning of I don't give a damn.
Yes.
Once you hit 40, you're like, you know, that doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps progressing to the point where you're like, F you and you're stupid.
Yeah.
Even though we were saying that 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But now we mean it.
Now it's to the core. Not just like, you're stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get my feelings. No, I'm phenomenal. I woke up. I won.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah, true. True that. All right, so let's talk about lies. Not in the lie that you just told about being phenomenal, but lies in general.
Bitch, I am phenomenal. You don't see this face?
Yeah, I see it.
Moisturize.
You know what's so funny? I'm watching Good Morning America the other day, and they had curtains to reveal like something that was behind the curtain or whatever.
Okay.
So they open the curtains and Robin touches it. She's like, "Ooh, what's this, velvet?" Nobody on the set got it. It was like, I guess they never saw Boomerang. Was it Boomerang? We were like, "What's this, velvet?" Was this the Bang Bang Bang? Isn't it? What's this, velvet? Or
it's
Coming to America? Something like.
It's
I feel like Eddie Murphy is
Yeah,
in there. Like, what's this, velvet? But she said it with such a straight face. I was like, oh, I love Robin. Anyway, so let's talk about lies. Using them as alibis.
Yes.
And white lies, big lies. When is it okay to lie? Is it ever okay to lie?
Yes.
Yes. It's okay to lie. You believe that?
Hell yeah. You ever go to court for a speeding ticket?
I never lied at a speeding ticket.
Yeah, with the whole like, I didn't realize when I turned that the speeding changed. I didn't see it. No, I didn't know you couldn't make a right on red.
See, I guess I've done the like, I'm just trying to get home from work. I've done that, so I guess that's a lie.
You are, yeah.
No, usually
Yeah,
I was like out with
Yeah.
friends, but I am trying to get. I work that day.
Bitch. See, but and why is a white lie okay? Why I hate that phrase.
Because
white
it doesn't hurt anyone, you know.
No, the phrase white. Why does it have to be white? Why can't it be like?
Because white is right. Everything about white is always equated. We have visitors, obviously. Let's see who that is. Pause. And we're back. There's a pause for us, but not for them.
Not for them. Okay, no, I'm trying to think what else. Does this look good on me?
But do I lie to you?
You never. You're like, well, how do you like it?
Exactly.
But you know what?
I try not to lie. If I can help it, we all lie. I tell black lies all the time.
Thank you for saying it like that.
What?
You say black lies all the time.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter. How about sometimes, you know when sometimes people pose a question that it's more like a statement? And I go, Or like, I don't look as big as she does, right?
But is that good?
My clothes don't look as frumpy on me as they do on her, right?
If I can avoid making somebody feel bad, with my lie, then I will.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not gonna
I'm not gonna go out of my way.
Yeah. Please forgive us for all the background noise.
These children be acting up today.
They like to do it when we're recording, for whatever reason. About 2 hours ago, it looked like they were falling asleep.
What had happened was
they lied. But I guess what is that you can remember, a lie that you're willing to reveal on the show that
I've never lied.
Let's be real. Our friendship has always been based on lies. So let's continue with this. What is the biggest lie you've ever told? And the biggest lie that you know has been told to you that you never let the person know that you knew that they lied to you?
I know that you know that I know that they know.
They don't know that I know that they lied to me, but I know. Let's start with the first one. The biggest lie you've ever told. And I got some lies that I can help you out with, but you know, you might not be ready to reveal those. So I'm gonna zip it.
Oh my gosh, you sound like you need to get some ish off your chest.
No, it's your shit. It's your lies.
I'm trying to think.
Bitch, we all lie.
Listen, some shit I'm just gonna have to take to the grave, I think.
No.
I'm getting all hot. My nose is sweating.
Alright, I'll start. But you're gonna follow suit?
I'm gonna try.
No, there's no trying. If you're not gonna really do it,
come on, just go ahead.
No, unless you're really gonna do it, then I'm not gonna do it. We in this together, or we're not into it. We're just gonna end the show right here. It's a short show. Happy fall.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Okay, so go ahead. Do you really got one, or you?
I'm just trying to think, because it's like stupid.
Well, hey, if you feel like it's the biggest lie you've ever told.
No, it's not
one of the biggest.
I'm trying to think. Biggest lie. Jeez. Gosh, I gotta remember something, right?
Yeah, you know, we don't have all day.
No, you gotta go first. I can't think.
Okay. I got a lot of lies I tell people. You know, because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. You know what I mean?
So we waiting.
So I have told. No. Let me think of a good one. I had one in mind, but that's one thing when you turn in your 40s, you start to forget.
Yeah, I noticed.
So I have told plenty of lies. What have I told?
Oh my gosh, I've got the greatest lie ever.
Go ahead, go, because I can't remember.
Nobody knows that me and my husband got married before
That's
we
the
got
one
married.
I was thinking of.
Yeah, nobody knows. So my husband and I met married in like 6 weeks and just kept dating. And nobody knew.
I knew.
You knew. But
a couple people knew.
His parents and you.
His siblings didn't know?
No.
Really? So
yeah.
They might be finding out right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. We kept dating. We did the whole engagement, the whole pomp and circumstance.
I'm sitting there like this bitch.
Later. Yeah.
You know how annoying it is to know?
Yeah.
And not, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I could blow this place to pieces.
I could shut this
whole shit down. Go ahead, say something to me. Go ahead. Go ahead and say something to me.
Shit down.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest, Nobody knows. I'm about to find out now.
I guess the worst thing that I've ever done, and this is pretty bad, but I justify it in the only way that a person knows how to justify it. And I can't really speak on how I justify it, but I justify it. To get out of things, I've said that certain people have died.
Oh, you did not.
But they don't exist. But they don't exist.
Okay, they don't exist. Okay, because that's not your MO.
No, but if you're like, yeah, my cousin died.
Oh,
you got a million. I would be like, my grandma died. My grandma's been dead for years. Like, I wouldn't say it while they were alive.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Lord forgive me. I mean, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't really do, but you know, you're trying to get a day off.
Oh my God.
my grandparents done died about 5 times. I got a lot of them. It's 2 sides.
Oh my gosh.
So I've done that. I have Um, that's pretty bad for me. I feel like that's pretty
For
bad.
you, yeah, that's just not your MO.
Um, I I'm trying to think like a big lie that I told. Like I've never like big lies to me are when you do the whole like I got cancer and you don't got cancer.
Our friend did
or
that.
I don't know anybody that did that. You got cancer.
Yes, we don't.
And I don't have cancer, or I got HIV. I ain't got,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, no,
or
yeah.
people that started GoFundMe for something that, you know.
That they don't need to be funded.
Right.
Oh, I got another fib, but I got caught out there.
What was it?
Remember when you and I went to the museum in DC?
Oh, the African American Museum?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we're going to a museum. And they're like, oh, where? I'm like, I don't know. We're just going to a museum. I didn't want to go through the whole thing. And then they were like...
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, oh, me and Tamika were going to a museum.
Oh, you told other people. I thought you meant while we were there. I'm like, I don't remember.
No, when we were there, obviously you was with me. But the whole, like, you went to D.C.? You left the state and you didn't tell me. Like, oh, yeah. Huh? I'm really tired. I gotta go to the bathroom. Bye.
But see, this, you know what that stems from? You feeling the need to constantly justify.
What the fuck
You're
I'm
a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
Why are you explaining yourself to other people? But you've been explaining. You've been explaining since you was 19. That I know of. You probably been explaining before then. But you explain to people, like, that don't pay your rent.
What the F I'm doing, right?
You know, like...
And that's the one thing that, like, what's that movie? Isn't it from the Bronx Tale where it's like, when you're scared, you lie? And it's not that I'm scared. It's just like, I just don't want to deal with what comes with telling you the truth.
Right.
So I do a lot of sins of omission. I just don't tell nobody nothing. And then when mofos be talking about it...
See, but you... No, we get off subject. So... Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying we get off subject. You know, we start talking about things that you do, how you handle things.
Yeah.
So what about a lie that's been told to you that turned out not to be factual, that you feel is like pretty big? Excuse me, I just belched in the microphone.
I don't think anyone heard that. I don't think anybody heard that.
I'm pretty sure they did.
I don't recall.
The biggest lie someone told me was a lie of omission. No, then when I called him on it, he said he was not married.
Oh my gosh.
That to me is pretty big.
That's
some fucked up. That's terrible. That's on that I got cancer, I got HIV, I got diabetes, and you healthy as a pig and shit.
No, I'm not married. If this wedding photo says otherwise...
Your registry... oh, really?
This woman...
You going to the Virgin Islands?
This woman in the photo standing next to you in a white dress?
The pregnant one with the 2 kids? That's your sister.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I think that's a pretty big...
That's a big one.
That's a big one. That's probably the worst lie that's been told to me, but I feel like there are lies that are like hurtful, where people, it's like the omission, or people are telling you what you want to hear as opposed to what you need to hear.
Oh.
You know, like this is why I will never tell anybody how they look when I'm prompted. I have no problem giving somebody a compliment, like, oh, you look good, makeup looking right, you know. But if somebody asks me how do they look, and usually when you ask me, it's not about how you look. No answer I give you will be good enough. You're still going to do what you want to do. And so I'm not trying. When you start asking me, how does this look? Is this too tight? You don't ask me, do you think I look good? You're like, does this look funny on me? You already put negative connotations on it.
Really? I didn't know I did that.
Yeah, so I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you. If you say to me, what do you think of this dress as you're wearing it? I think it's really pretty. That's still not enough for you. Yeah, but how does it hug my curves? No, you don't say that.
I don't talk like, ew. I ain't got no curve. I'm round. I'm like a baked potato that fell on the floor.
Stop it. See, this is why I don't give you no compliments. Because you just did it.
I just did it. Oh, see?
So, usually with people, I try not to... I'm not going to sit here and be like, I've never lied and I don't lie. But it's uncomfortable And it sits with me for a minute when I tell somebody something that they wanted to hear as opposed to what I really felt. The other thing too is when it comes to lies, I take people at their word. Like down to the point where they're like, we're hanging out on Thursday, and like, I thought we were hanging out. Yeah, well, something came up, but you told me we were hanging out. Like I really, I'm like, I marked it on my I did not make plans with other people because you told me we was hanging out.
That's a pet peeve of yours. Yeah.
Yes, and so when it comes to lies, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I never lie, I shall not tell a lie. But I take you at your face value, and I will try my best to be 100 with you, or I ain't fucking with you no more. I'd rather not even have a relationship with you.
Fucking with you?
I'd rather not have a relationship with you if it means I gotta like be dishonest with you. Like if I don't like you, I can't sit up with you and be like, I'm having a good time.
I'm not.
Right.
Damn, homie.
Or when you ever go out and people are like, you okay? And you're not.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like, I want to go home.
Like, I kind of not enjoying you right now, so I want to go home. That would be so freeing to say that.
Right, but you can't, like, no,
You're like, no, I'm great. Totally great. No, I'm not.
Have you ever used a lie as an alibi?
What do you mean?
Like, you weren't able to do something that you committed to because of, oh, my kid was sick. And your kid was fine.
I'm positive I have. I just don't recall. But I'm sure I did. Me? Yeah. Because I don't say no. Oh, that was before my 30s. I don't say no. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. Totally, definitely. And I'm in the car like, these mother effers. And then kind of like, oh, man, it's because got a fever, can't leave. Oh. Or like getting out of play dates. Ugh, such and such just threw up.
I'm trying to think if I don't really have the alibis, but you know what I do lie about? And this is when I realized, not when I realized, but, well, yeah, I guess so. Culminating with the fact that I had no more money was gambling. So, like, when you start making excuses for where you're at, it's like, what you doing? Oh, I just came from Starbucks. Meanwhile, I'm like, cha-ching, like, or
that's
I just,
then
I was like, why am I lying? Like, I'm not spending that person's money.
Oh, yeah, or like, you know what, I used to do that a lot with shopping. With the
Why
whole,
do we do that?
Oh, I've had this forever.
Yeah,
it's like I just took the
got
tag
it
off.
today.
You know?
It's like, but why do we do that? It's not like that person.
They're not paying my bills.
Right.
Who cares?
Like, if I want to spend my money on a casino, and honestly, the reason why I haven't been in probably 3 or 4 weeks, which for me is really damn good, because I was going a lot.
Yeah.
But I started to realize, you know what? And I'll say on the flip side of this, I stopped going because I was like, I'm spending way too much money here. Mm-hmm. But it's not money that I'm like missing.
Yeah.
I still have my savings, all my bills are paid.
Yeah.
But now I'm at the point, like we had a conversation earlier, and I'm like, okay, what am I saving for?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to buy a house. Like, those days are, like, I pretty much wrote that off. Obviously anything is possible in the future, but what am I saving for?
I just had an idea.
Does it have anything to do with the conversation we're having, or
yes.
is it like an offline?
Like, well, I'm sure it's offline. Well, when you turn, wait a minute. I always mess up our age. When I'm 45, will you be 50? Turning 50?
No, I'll already be 50.
Be 50. Why don't we take our half birthdays and go on an epic vacation?
We should have did that this year.
Well,
why I gotta be 50?
Because my kids are still little, and I gotta work on my paper.
They're gonna be still little in 5 years.
Not as little to like leave for a bit, and I gotta work on my monies to do this epic vacation.
So you're saying use my savings?
Not the whole thing.
On a vacation?
Not the whole thing, but yeah, like let's take like a month-long vacation.
A month?
Yeah, bitch.
I got a job. No, not really. No, I got a job. I can make some things work.
We can make some things work.
All right. She said it here. But anyway, why do we do that? Why do we?
I don't know.
I
think it might be human nature, especially remember how, you know what? I think that starts when you're little. Remember when you used to, or maybe this didn't happen to you. I'm projecting. Back to the topic.
Well, finish what you're going to say.
I'm going to say, like, when I was little, I know, like, if people call, my mom would be like, pick up the phone, I'm not here. Or like, no, get down, don't open the door. You know, like it was like that. So like you learn to lie very young just to smooth out a situation. And it's almost like as you get older, or like, oh, you know what? I ordered your present. It's just not here yet. You know, like
yeah, that happens to me. That happens to me a lot with like family.
Yeah, like you know, your broke ass didn't buy me nothing. Just don't say nothing.
Right.
You didn't order nothing.
Just act like it's regular.
Just
like
come.
Act like
just
it's Monday and it's not a holiday or my birthday.
Just show up.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody asked for no presents. So you learn that from very young, and it's just like you just.
I got a present for you, by the way.
You stupid. But you know, like you just want to smooth things over. You don't want to feel staticky at all.
I'm trying to think, like when I was growing up, my mother never taught me to lie, but I think one of the things that I learned just by her actions was to keep it in house.
Oh yeah.
Don't what goes on here goes on
here.
Don't share it. Because every time I seemed to share it, it was like it would become a big deal.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's like when you're a kid trying to protect your mom and, you know, keep peace, help her keep peace.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you know, you're in the back rooms, you know, suffering, whatever. But you're a kid, you know what I mean? So I think, like I said, I don't think my mom ever taught me to lie or made me feel like, you know, lying was acceptable in certain situations. I just think it was more like omission.
Yeah.
Don't
an omission.
Just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I think that kind of carried on with my life, and not necessarily with negative stuff. Just like I just didn't speak on stuff. People find out things like, what?
Yeah.
I had no idea. You know, things like, and I'm not talking, like I said, I'm not talking about emotional stuff like that. It's just like what you find out about the viola, or you know what I mean. It's like I don't really.
It's just
It is what it is.
It didn't come up. It ain't come up.
Yeah. Why would I bring it up?
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about instrument, you know, you bring it up when it. But for people that think they know you, it's like, how I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know you played field hockey. I didn't know you played the viola.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like an omission thing. Calm down.
Yep.
Calm your nerves.
Yep.
So has anybody ever given you something? Back to like the lies. Has anybody ever given you something and you were like, thanks, but you really didn't like it?
All the effing time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to speak on it?
No. Taking that shit to the grave.
Out? Well, even though you told me it's not to the grave.
And you taking it to the grave.
I'm not taking nothing to the grave.
Yeah,
I don't owe you nothing.
Yes, you do.
I owe you Nan.
Yep. Yes, you
Got
do.
2 and 3 best friends.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, you know what? I can speak on one. So, I didn't live with my parents for high school. And when I turned 16, the big thing here was these. It wasn't like super sweet 16s. It was these, you know, not humble either, but it was like these decent sweet 16s, and I really wanted one.
Right.
And my mom was like, $3,000 and that's it. And I'm like, that's not enough money.
I can't.
And she was like, oh well then, bitch. So my cousin threw me one in her house, and if you talk to my family, it was epic and amazing. If you talk to me, it was the wackest shit ever, and I wish they never did anything. Like I would have much rather just gone to dinner. It was like so stupid.
Yeah, until you go to dinner and you're like, this is whack, I want to party.
Yeah. It was just really whack. The intentions were there though. But I was like, you know, if when they bring it up, even now, I'm fucking 40, but when they bring it up, I'm like, oh yeah, thank you, that was amazing. I felt really special. Meanwhile, I'm like, ugh.
No thanks.
No thank you. Yeah. What about you?
I mean, I guess I have the same things, but it's more like I said before, it's like omission. Just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Some people don't need to hear, everybody don't need to hear your opinion.
Yeah, I got a lot of people in my life that do not know that.
What?
That I don't need to hear their opinion. You can keep it to your damn self.
Yeah, but you love giving your opinion, so people react the way you react. If you feel like giving your opinion, they're going to give their opinion.
And what's funny...
And I'm constantly giving my opinion to you because you're constantly giving me your opinion.
But you know what? For real, though, like, I'm not even lying right now. There's a piece of me that knows that that's true, but there's a huger part of me that's like, I bite my tongue so much. So can you imagine the shit that goes on in my head?
I know for a fact that you bite your tongue a lot. Mm-hmm. The problem is you don't bite it with me.
Oh, yeah, no.
I know where the bodies is buried. I might not know where they're all buried, but I know where a few of them bodies is buried. And I know, like, if people knew half of the stuff, like, they think they know listening to this podcast.
No, they have no idea. I did a...
There's a few things, just so you know, that you have said today that I bit my tongue and didn't elaborate on it. Because why? I'm your friend to the grave. But I could do something at this precise moment that you and I would only know about, and you would know what the reference was.
Do it. Okay,
no,
do it. Okay. Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
No, I caught on to that before.
Okay. But anyway, so I knew you wasn't gonna say nothing.
No, of course not.
See, this is the problem, y'all.
What?
We start having, no, y'all, not you.
Oh.
We start having side conversations, though. Either you with it or you're not.
This is why we need our own TV show, because they need to see the looks on top of it.
Well, we give the looks when we're doing Ride and Wit, but nobody watches them.
Unfortunately.
But you know, this is what happens when only one person promotes it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Right? Like, what is that? Okay. Yeah. All right.
No,
because you never talk like that. What is that about?
Calm down.
Explain
I'm
yourself.
talking. I am. I'm about to. It's like I'm getting to the point where I'm caring less. So no, like, you're right.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm not worried about opinions, because I'm always like, oh, people are gonna laugh at me. I'm very self-conscious, but not so much anymore.
But
I
you
really
know
don't
what?
give a shit. I'm laughing too. When it
stops your bag.
Yeah, that's...
You know, if you want a bag and you want to get that paper, sometimes you got to do that.
Bitch, tears of a clown.
Right.
You better get up there and
And I guarantee you, the same people that got an issue with things that you might have to say on a podcast would be all like, oh, if we made it,
yeah,
they'd be like, oh, she's so funny. Like,
meanwhile, she was always so
funny. I knew she was married, you know.
No, you didn't.
So I'm just saying, you can't think about what other people think. You have to just do you. You're in your 40s now. You're in your 41st year.
Stop saying that.
You brought it up.
I know, but
you're in your 41st year, so now you know what it's like to not give. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I do want to transition a little to a lie. I wouldn't call it a white lie.
What are we gonna call this?
What kind of lie would you call it? Well, is it a lie when is the person's image a lie? Obviously, the accusation may or may not be a lie.
It's an allegation.
But not even that. Yeah, but the image of who we see this person to be is a facade, a lie. So we're talking about Matt Lauer, and a former NBC news employee alleges that she was raped by him. That came out, I think, today. And of course, who broke the news? Ronan Farrow, who apparently is the spawn of a lie. His whole existence, for many people, is a lie.
Why?
Because he supposedly is Frank Sinatra's illegitimate son.
Oh, and not. Do you think that's true?
You ever look at him?
No, not with the Frank Sinatra face.
No, they have a picture of him side by side with Frank Sinatra. Like, okay.
I'm gonna Google it. All right.
But anyway.
So that tells me that he's he really a baby.
And apparently Frank Sinatra's family has accepted him into their life, but they don't really, whatever. Anyway, so Matt Lauer.
Ooh, that's his daddy. That's his daddy.
That's his papa, right?
That's his father.
They look alike.
Oh man, that's his father.
Anyway, so what's his name? Matt Lauer. So apparently this rape took place in 2014. I don't really want to get into the whole rape
Look
thing.
Look at those piercing blue eyes. But his image, what Matt Lauer portrayed to everyone else. But now here's the thing, though. He was. Can we say he portrayed an image when he just read off a teleprompter?
He portrayed an image because I feel like he portrayed an image because it's like one of those things where you know how people just like, oh, I'm so great, like, you know what I mean? It's like you're portraying an image of somebody that you're not. So to me, that's a lie. You're living a lie.
Yeah, that wholesome image of America.
Right.
That's terrible.
That's how I see it. So I mean, what do you think? Do you think it's possible for your image to be a lie?
Yes.
Without actually lying to people?
Yes, I do that.
Really? You have an image?
Fuck
You
yeah.
have an image to maintain?
I don't have an image to maintain. I'm not a celebrity.
Right.
But
no, but I'm not talking about celebrity. I'm talking about an image.
Yes,
because people see you in a certain light.
Yes, because you show certain people in certain areas of your life who you are.
Right.
And absolutely, some people don't know. They see an image of me and they're like, "Oh my god, I bet she goes home and bakes cookies." Meanwhile, I absolutely do not. There's people that have no idea that I
Do you think people think you go home and bake cookies?
Yeah.
Have you ever baked a cookie?
Yeah, but the ones that like the break and bake.
Oh, remember you used to do that?
All the effing time, yeah. And the bag.
You don't do that no more?
Not really, no. But no, I mean, not just that. I'm just saying, like, you know, as an example. But there's certain parts of me, and then I don't know, like lately. But here's the thing, though. So, like I said, I think I said this before. I can't control how you see me. I can only control what I put out there, and for different things for different people. But I realize that that's the 30s and 20s and a 19-year-old, like a teenager-ish. That's not so much 40s and above. So get your shit together, Marissa, because I realize that no matter what you portray, sometimes people want to, whatever definition that they have for you,
right,
that's what it's going to be no matter what you do. So, you know, I've come to realize that it is what it is. Put the same face on for everybody. And that's something that I am learning now, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely important. I wonder what, sometimes, not all the time, but oftentimes I wonder what my image is of people, how people see me. I think people's perception of me changes once they get to know me. The perception of me visually is very different from their perception of me as a person. The thing that I've noticed is that people, sorry if I covered up my mic, guys. The things that I notice is that people, they warm up to me once they have a conversation with me. I don't know if it's because I have a resting bitch face and I don't care.
Your resting face is kind of like...
I either look depressed or like I'm pissed.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, somebody said to me the other day, they like, I didn't have an expression because there was nobody in the room. And they're like, "Are you upset?" Like, no, that's my face. That's why I'm always like with a half a smile, because I know my face don't look right.
They never ask men that. You know that?
Oh, no. Never.
They never ask guys
that. But I start doing that now. I'm very sexist now.
Right.
With the whole like, "Oh, hey, sweetheart. Hey, honey. Don't forget to smile."
Right.
And guys are always like, "What?"
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Do you want me to help you with that, sweetie?
Could you imagine?
I do that shit all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, because there's security guards they're all either retired police officers or police officers, and at the place I work at, and I'm always like holding the door for them, and I'm like, "You want help with that, sweetie?" And they'll be laughing and stuff, and like they don't realize that I'm genuinely being condescending. I think they think it's funny, or like that I'm trying to be funny.
Right.
Because they're like 6'2", 4'9".
You think they're 6'2". Come to find out they're 5'10".
Yeah, probably. No,
you always call everybody tall.
Bitch, I'm 4'9".
Everybody
is tall.
No, I understand that. They're taller than me too. But I'm saying,
that's a foot.
People always look short from afar. Like there's a guy, I saw him today. I was like, yeah, he's short. I saw him today. I was like, oh, he's not short. I stood next to him. I was like, okay, hold on. He's like 5'10". All right, whatever then. Still don't like you. But yeah, so back to this Matt Lauer thing. You know what's like a little weird?
What?
Not weird, but like this. Like we have become a society of...
I'm not shocked though either.
But we've become a society that is desensitized to the graphic language that people use to describe situations.
Yeah.
Like, but I read the thing where she said that at the 2014 Sochi Olympics,
right,
he anally raped her.
Oh my word!
Like you read it and you're like, ow. But it's like, why?
And then you keep reading.
Why did the anal have to be part of the description? Why can't you just say he raped me?
Violated her or
but this is what we've come.
Right? Isn't that sodomy? Yeah.
But this is what this country has become.
Yeah.
Like we tell it all.
Yeah. You know what's
there
so funny?
are no secrets.
But you know what's so funny? You know who I think started that? I'm going to blame Oprah on this. Because remember when Oprah had that, it was like 15 years ago, she had a show when it came to pedophiles, and she wanted the show to be direct language because she's like, this is what I want you to think. When they say sodomized, I want you to understand what that means.
Right.
So you understand how horrific the crime is.
Right.
And I think that snowballed into like this, not sensationalism, but in a sense, yes, because they want to make the story as salacious as possible.
Which is not good, but this is what we've become.
Yeah.
And then you culminate that with social media.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people in the beginning, people say, I don't care what you eat. Now they're telling it all.
Yeah.
Have you ever scrolled on Twitter
Yeah.
and seen people effing?
No.
Yes. I'm like, okay, why? Like,
how is that
not even like, I think the one time that you plug on, like like if somebody puts offensive material, if you
click on it, then
one time, then from now on
your algorithm is messed
so
up.
I'm on my feed and it's like porn, homie, and I'm like
such does not happen
Starbucks
to me.
You know,
oh my goodness.
I was like, I'm scared. I don't want people think I'm like,
you're trying to find your app,
and then I'm like, who does? And it's somebody like one of the book people, writers, like they now, because with Twitter, if you like something, it shows up as your feed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you don't have to retweet nothing no more.
Yeah.
You just like it. And you ever notice that?
No.
It's if you go on Twitter, it'll be like Tamika like this.
Yeah.
And it's the image.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a whole new era of just a whole new era of everything, from lies to rapes, social media. We are living in weird times right now.
Yeah. That also, actually, that started with news during Vietnam War. Part of media outlets, what they did was they wanted to show how graphic and violent it was as a silent protest.
Mm-hmm.
So for the Vietnam War, they really showed graphic, horrific. That's why we have so much news footage of it,
right.
and not so much like Operation Desert Storm, Iraqi Freedom, all that stuff.
Right.
During the Vietnam War, because it was so long and so horrific, that's when they really showed graphic material where like people missing limbs, people blowing up, people in rice fields just getting blown up for
right.
doing nothing. It also started back then too with media.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a whole new world.
Fantastic.
That's all I know.
Of you.
But I don't know. So we started out the show talking about lies. Let's end the show with a lie that was told to you, that you knew the person was lying to you, but you just let it go. You know how people, you're like,
yeah.
I know you're lying,
I'm
but
trying to
all right,
remember.
I'm gonna just let you live.
I got it. Yeah.
What is it?
You're the only chick I'm seeing.
Huh?
You're the only girl I'm seeing.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're lying.
You know what a lie? Somebody told me, like I was supposed to hang out with the person, right? Like, oh, I can't. I'm just real sleepy. I'm tired, or whatever. You realize what happened next, right? Don't never tell nobody you staying in when you really plan to be out, because you might be caught out.
Did you meet up with somebody?
I was with some friends, and that person was
Is it
also.
Me?
No.
Look at me. I'm all like, I don't even go nowhere. I'm like, is it me?
No. It might have been you years ago, because you were good for that.
I definitely.
But the particular situation I'm talking about now, it was like Fridays with a group of friends, and another person come. They know that we were all.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh, all right. You feeling better? You good, boo? So, anyway, what thing will you ever? What will you? What can you promise that you will never tell me the truth about?
That never tell you the truth about?
About me.
I'll never tell you if you're too skinny.
Homie, I need to know if I'm too skinny.
No.
What if it's a medical thing?
No, but listen, if it's a medical thing, then I might be like, hey, you feeling all right? But no, I'll never tell you.
You don't went to a whole nother side of like, I'm dying and you're not going to tell me.
No.
I think you should go to the doctor.
Bitch, you already know if you're down to like 80 pounds, you're going to be, you're very preemptive with your health.
Right.
So be that as it may, but I know that you growing up being very, very thin is
self-conscious.
Yeah, so I will just never tell you if you're too thin.
Okay. I should have went first.
All right. What's your thing?
Because mine is just like,
so tell me.
I'm going to never tell you if your breath stinks.
My breath stinks right now.
No, it doesn't. But I'm never going to tell you if it does.
I will say one thing, though. I don't know why. Everyone in our life that has halitosis and gum disease, for some reason, like they need a periodontist ASAP, they always whisper to us.
Right?
Always. And what the thing is, you always have this thing where, like, I don't know if it's me, one of us always puts our finger to our nose and we always look at each other and you're like, mm-hmm.
I usually cover my mouth because I feel like throwing up when I should be covering my nose. But yeah, I definitely put my hand over my nose and my mouth. You know, I'll post a picture. We'll post a picture of each other in the pose that we make. That way,
oh my God,
we can show people. But
Please
yeah, I'm
stop.
not trying to tell people. My grandmother told me my breast stunk one time.
That probably hurt too.
It did, but it hurt and it still lingers to this day.
Because you're still talking.
Like I had garlic on my lasagna.
No, you know what though? I do eat a lot of garlic. But like if I have pizza, I literally have a little pizza with my garlic.
Right.
And whenever like I'm about to talk to somebody, I'm sorry, I just had pizza and I eat a lot of garlic. I apologize. And they're like, no, it's fine. I can't even smell nothing. Like, ew, no, bitch, I smell like a fucking garlic. I would be like, it's fine. It's not. You don't always smell it unless you're talking. Mm-hmm. Not you particular, but somebody else. That was a problem with me and my grandma. We were playing gin rummy, and we were right on top of. We were laying on the floor, right, and I was like, gin. She's like, shout out to Nana. Your breast stink.
She was like, your breast stinks. She's like, go brush your teeth now.
Oh my God.
I went and got up and brushed my teeth. I was like, better? She's like, yes.
Like, now I don't want to play with you no more.
You find a new partner.
My grandma did that to me once too. I think I was like in 3rd grade. She's helping me with my math. She's like, did you brush your teeth today? I was like, no. She's like, you need to go brush your teeth. I'm not helping you no more. And I'm like, okay.
On the flip side of that, if you ever ask me, does my breast stink? I'm not going to tell you the truth.
Really?
No. I mean, when do I tell you the truth? We're going somewhere big. You sitting around your house. Why do I got to tell you your breast stink? Bitch, brush you about to go to bed or whatever. You're home.
Yeah.
You know, and most people know when their breast stink. You know, you haven't eaten all day. You're like, I got nothing to say.
My mouth feel hot.
You kind of know. The people that don't know is people with halitosis.
Yeah, like periodontal disease. Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, anyway. All right.
Well, homie, your breath don't stink.
Why did I sniff like that?
Do you know? No, so you want to know what's even worse? So, I used to work for an oral care company.
Right.
And one of the owners of the company's breath always stunk. Like, we fucking selling toothbrushes.
You know what, too? People that have bad breath tend to be people that are huge veggie eaters.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah, and that talk a lot too. People that talk a lot and eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
Damn.
Meth heads, they smell fine.
Do they? How many meth heads do you know?
I know a few. I'm not one, but promise. But I know, Hey, I never got the smell from them.
Where can they catch us?
Yes 18.
On?
Twitter, Instagram. And
the Yes podcast
on Facebook. Where else can they catch us, Marissa?
Spotify.
Okay, where else?
TuneIn.
Okay.
SoundCloud.
Okay.
I always say SoundCloud.
I haven't uploaded a new episode in months. Where else?
I don't know.
The biggest one.
Apple Play.
iTunes.
Didn't
Google
I
Play.
Say that? Oh, Google
No, you
Play,
said Spotify.
Oh, sorry.
Google Play.
Yeah.
Podbean.
All right.
YouTube.
Bitch, you're enough. I love you. Let's hang this
up. Wow. Wow. You know what? I will lie to you. Thank y'all. Have a good day.
Wait.
What?
Hello?
You don't love me, you liar. What?
Wow, homie.
What?
I love you.
Do you, though?
I do, though.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you know what love is?
I do.
Love is never having to say I love you.
All right. So you want me to stop saying it?
Do you? Just lie.
Do you?
Just lie.
Do you?
Nah. All right, y'all. It's all jokes. It's October. It's cold. It's rainy. My homie is in her 41st year. She's 40 years old, living her 41st year.
Oh God.
And I love her for that.
Mm-hmm. You stupid.
You hate it. You hate it. All right. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Peace out.